Hi everyone, I'm Sofia and today is Tuesday. Thank you very much for changing my day from Wednesday to Tuesday, it's really helpful, so thank you very much. Um, the topic today is love, and I asked this question 1 week ago, and I'm quite surprised to say that all of you guys did really well, really well. I'm very proud of you, because it's a very difficult question. And well, normally girls exceed guys in answering this question because women are more emotional than men are. But you guys are pretty good, really good actually. Um, so I am the only female on the channel, and it's going to probably not be that different because I just saw Mozza's response, and I do share kind of the same perspective that he does, but I could see myself in all of your videos, all three videos. I could see myself, like my point of views. So I'm just going to talk briefly, or not that briefly, about love and all the questions I asked. I'm going to try to answer them. So I asked to define what love is, and love is an emotion, first of all, right? And emotions are very hard for us to define because it's something we feel rather than, we don't want to rationalize emotions, and that's why we don't always tend to define our emotions and explain exactly how we are feeling. But I would say that love is something very powerful that takes control of you and of and it empowers you of this great and very strong emotion that makes you very vulnerable, but at the same time very strong towards something or someone else. So it's an emotion that makes you value, as Mozza said, something else, but more important than all the other things that you have in your life. The thing with love is it has different levels, and the way I love to run is obviously not the same emotion of the way I feel when I love someone. And that's where it gets very hard to define love, because love can be something that gives me pleasure and that I really enjoy doing, or it can be something that makes me feel so out of me that I need to be with someone else to have a meaning in my life. And that's where love has all these different eyes and sees things so differently, and it can have so many different emotions within this big emotion. So that's why I find it very hard to understand what love is. But to define love as something very simple in society, love is normally viewed as something more precious. So when we love someone, we think that someone is very essential and important to our life, probably the most important thing in our life. Relationships and love in general, I think it's not that it's overvalued or something like that, but I think people actually undervalue it a lot. I think love is so powerful, and I just see nowadays, I don't know, people when they come together with someone else, they say immediately I love you, and it's just so normal. Okay, I'm with someone, I love them. And sometimes it's not like that. People can be together and can, do the same things every day and share a life, but not be in love. They they might not be in love with each other. And so actually that's sometimes why marriages aren't that successful, because you lack a bit of love. And love is, I would say that love is something so powerful that makes you forgive or actually dismiss little things that annoy you. So I'm going to talk specifically in marriages. When you're with someone, you notice all the little details, and obviously you have your way of doing things and of living, and that person with whom you are does things differently, and sometimes it clashes, and marriages don't always resolve nicely, and people just lack this consideration of, you are different from me, but I love you so much that I it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter our differences. It doesn't matter anything. I love you. I can't afford to lose you. So the thing is, the person is much more important than their actions, although their actions are who they are. But I think love comes to the stage where all that matters is not losing that person, because you care so much about that person. It doesn't matter if they did one thing wrong, or if they do this that annoys you. You will forgive that in order to have them forever. And when this is with people, right? The significant other. And I could apply that to my family and to my friends. They are so essential for me that I couldn't bear to lose them. It happens. But with activities, as Mozza was saying, with I love mathematics, I love science, and I love psychology and philosophy, and I love certain activities, like I love to run, and I love to walk, and I love to do photography, and I love to listen to music. It's just things that give me so much pleasure, and in a way I can't see myself living without them. I don't know, there must be something mechanical with these activities. There must be something, like when I do them, there should be an effect in my body and all these systems that produces this effect. So we already know about certain neurotransmitters like serotonin and dopamine, which are responsible for pleasure, those sort of feelings, and maybe when we do these kind of activities, we release more neurotransmitters in our brain, and then we just feel all happy and seduced. Yeah, we feel love to people, to activities, to things in our life, and towards abstract things. I really found it really funny that Mozza said, I love human beings. And I share the same thing, because I just find them so fascinating, and they just like me, but they are so different. I just love the abstract concept of it. I don't necessarily love every person, but I love the concept of uniqueness in human beings. So we can love concepts, and I don't know, love quotes, and love something very special that we identify to. We can love activities, something that you do that gives you pleasure. We can love people, and these people can either be your friends, your family, a significant other, or I don't know, someone very special that is not that related to you. um, Love grows with time, I guess. But the thing is, we are always misled by the feeling. When you come together with someone, you always feel very excited in starting a relationship. And you feel that, oh, this is going to happen, and this is perfect, and oh my god, I'm in love, and all these kind of things. It's this new feeling. It's adrenaline running in you. And because it's something different that is going to happen in your life, and you can't wait to live it. But then time starts going, and all of a sudden this adrenaline just doesn't flow anymore, and you start to be balanced, and you start to just accept being in a relationship and being with another person. And unless the love is true, the emotion is true, then it just all fades away, and you just lose interest in the person, and you just move on and you forget about them. So I don't call that true love.